Good morning, student of class 7. Today we will study chapter number 10 of English literature, Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's headmaster. So, yesterday I had already explained some para of this chapter. So, now today by line is there in the school, teach him that is far unable to fail. From here I will start today. So, listen. In the school, teach him that it is far honorable to fail than to cheat. Teach him to have faith in his own ideas, even if everyone tells him they are wrong. Teach him to be gentle and with gentle people and tough with tough. Try to give my son the strength not to follow the crowd when everyone is getting on the bandwagon. Teach him to listen to all men, but teach him also to filter all he hears on a screen of truth and take only the good that comes through. Teach him if you can how to laugh when he is sad. Teach him there is no shame in tears. Teach him to scoff at cynic and to be aware of too much sweetness. Now listen here. In the school, teach him that it is far honorable to fail than to cheat. Now here, Abraham Lincoln's letter. You know that there is a Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's headmaster, principal, like teacher. So he has written the letter, and in the letter, he has explained what to teach to his son. So here he said, teach him that is far honorable to fail than to cheat. It means here he said that teach my son that not to teach. If he fails, then it's right. But teach him that not to teach. Sorry. And teach him to have faith in his own ideas, to have trust of his own ideas. Suppose that the people are saying that this idea is wrong. But what? That he said to the teacher that to have faith, teach him to have faith in his own ideas. And teach him to be gentle, to polite. With whom? With gentle people. And tough with tough people. And try to give my son the strength not to follow the crowd when everyone is getting on the bandwagon. So here Abraham Lincoln said, means Abraham Lincoln in the letter, he said that try to give my son not to follow the crowd. Not to follow. It means put him strength that he will be a leader like. The people will follow him. Not he will not follow the people. Okay, like this. And teach him to listen all the peoples. What the people are talking. So teach him to listen. But what is the truth? He has to filter it. Teach everyone's, listen everyone's things, but try to understand and hears only what is the truth, and take only the good that comes through, and whatever the good things are there, that you have to adopt. And teach him if you can how to laugh when he is sad. And here he said that what to do. Teach him. Suppose that my son is sad, so teach him at the time to laugh also. And teach him that there is no shame in tears. Suppose that he is weeping, so it's not very shameful work. And teach him also to scoff at cynic. Okay. And be aware too much of sweetness. So teach him also that there are some people, other peoples are there. Okay, who has a negative qualities, negative. So teach him also to be how to be aware of them. Okay, and be aware of too much sweetness. If some people are too sweet, so teach him also to be aware. And next, teach him to sell his brawn and brain to the highest bidders, but never to put a price tag on his heart and soul. And here he said, teach him to sell his brawn and brain, physical and mental strength. So teach him to the highest, how he will be physically fit and how he will be mentally fit. So teach him to be the highest. And to put a price tag on his heart and soul, and he has to understand the feeling, the heart, everything, emotion. So teach him, like, and teach him to close his ears to a howling mob and to stand and fight if he thinks he is right, to treat him gently. And here he said, suppose that suppose that something wrong is, the people are doing something wrong, so teach him to stand against it, to fight against it, and whatever he think, that is right. So teach him how, very gently, whatever he had said. Okay, come to the next para. But do not coddle him, because only the test of fire makes fine steel. Let him have the courage to be impatient. Let him have the patience to be brave. Teach him always to have sublime faith in himself, because then he will have sublime faith in mankind. This is a big order, but see what you can do, because he is such a fine little fellow, my son. Now, here he said, but don't coddle him, because only the test of fire makes fine steel. So don't coddle him. Don't appreciate too much of him, because don't think that he is a United States president's son is. Don't think about whatever, right, because you understand only the fire can make the fine steel. Okay, good quality of steel, only fire. So whatever situation is, he will handle, and give let him have the courage to be impatient. And now teach him, and now maybe he will have the courage of to be impatient, and have the courage of, have the patience to be brave also. So teach him whatever supreme faith is, trust is, because he will have sublime faith in mankind. Then he will have the faith, he will have trust in mankind. And this is my big order, but whatever you can do it. So because he is such a fine little fellow, because my son, he is a very fine and little child, so please teach him whatever quality, positive qualities, negative qualities, all the aspects of life. So teach him, like, okay, that now completed. Question answer I will give you tomorrow. Okay, thanks.